What's happening? What is the deal, man? You are back for another episode of Blunts and Breakdowns, man. With you guys, man.
Yeah,
Mike
this is
Velli to
yes,
my
sir.
side, man. What's going on with you, big dog? What's happening with you?
Man, a whole lot, bro. A lot done changed over a day, bro. I'm 31 now. This shit crazy, bro. This shit. I never thought I'd be able to say your boy made it to 31, but we here. We here.
31, you feel what I'm
Y'all here
saying?
too. The audience, chat, y'all here. You know what it is. This is another episode of Blunts and Breakdowns, and this one's special because we watching real film on a real opponent. Now it's preseason, but we know this is what to possibly look forward to when we watch this defense because we got some matchups. We got some familiar faces and some new faces over there that we got to worry about.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. One that I think that we can win, though. You know what I mean? I'm confident in the matchup, 100%.
Yeah, bro.
I think that,
I hope we dog walk them for real, though.
oh,
I'm hoping
bro,
we dog walk these motherfuckers.
I don't know about that, but in Pete's, I did see something. I don't know if you saw it. I think it's been circulating on Twitter. In Pete's career, his openers, he's like 7-0 or something, and
Ooh,
he's
okay.
like he's whooped ass in his openers too, if I'm not mistaken. So
he sets the tone right away. Okay.
right. So which, hey, I'm welcoming because over the last I don't know how many years, how many times we discussing the Raiders looking ass in their openers. So
Too many. Too damn many.
that'll be a welcome change. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, so I'm not mad at that at all, man. I hope that we can go ahead and get a dub. I think we can, because I mean at the end of the day, I just talked with Marcus Johnson, man, and plug up. If you ain't watched that, go watch the episode. But just talk with him. And you know, I'm saying, like, at the same time, we do gotta remember this is one of the worst teams in the NFL last year. They were bad. Like, as far as like a talent wise, they had no talent, Mike. They had no talent. And I don't think that they fixed everything. You feel just like, hey, we were one of the worst teams as well. Look at us. We ain't fixed everything either.
Yeah.
We band-aiding a couple things. So are they. You know what I'm saying? They're band-aiding a couple things over there, in my opinion. I mean, how you feel about that?
Yeah, you're right about that, man. And like you said, there was a reason why they were drafting ahead of us this year in the draft. They was ass. They was ass for real. And they brought in, just like us, they brought in a new coach, a defensive minded coach who he has a history of winning and some postseason success. So it's gonna be real interesting to see that matchup and how they try to stop each other, basically. Stop each other's teams between that mind game matchup between Pete Carroll and Mike Vrabel.
Right. But really, you know who Mike really got to go against is Chip. And as of right now, man, I don't think teams know what we gonna throw at them. You know what I mean?
You're a wild card, bro.
Yeah, I don't really think teams know, because realistically, we didn't do anything in the preseason. Like, we ran
That was basic. That was some basic offense. Yeah, that
come
was
on,
basic.
man. Like, no, you know, Mike, no motions. You know what I mean? No shifts, no trick, not even trickery, but no throwing the defense off, setting them up with a play here, doing something here. Like, we had nothing like that. We just ran vanilla.
The craziest shit we probably seen was a play action. If we being real,
that's
probably the craziest thing we seen.
Yeah, and the most exciting was the Geno rolling out and doing all that, but that was kind of like a broken play. Like, none of that was really scripted. You know what I mean? It's like, we're not seeing him really get in the bag like we're gonna see on Sunday.
Now
what's your confidence level with Chip, bro? Yeah, what's your
confidence level with Chip as a? If it was a head coach, it would be a different story. But as an offensive coordinator, bro, out of 5, I'll say I'm like at a 4.5. Yeah. I'm real confident in what he could do as an offensive coordinator, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to say 5 and be like, oh, right away, but I don't see him do some shit with, obviously, just last year, Ohio State. He was cooking, bro. He was cooking. That offense was looking real different. And I hope to see that over here. And we got a whole lot of weaponry that he could work with. Obviously, in that running back, we got Geno at quarterback. Bowers, we got options, bro, and not even to mention the wide receiver core, but we'll get into that later on.
Yeah. But there's guys, man. You know what I mean? I think, we're not even talking about Mayer. You know what I mean? What he can do with Cooper, if again, now that Cooper is an addition, right, to the room, I like it. I like it. You know what I mean? Now that he just adds to it, we're like, all right, now we can scheme, bro. You know, we can really get it in and play with personnel. You know what I mean? Like in the red zone, think about if you have Mayer, Bowers, Cooper, you know, and then you look at Jacoby Myers. That's a whole lot of route running and you know what I mean, safety and security for Geno on the field right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A whole lot of route running, and that's the red zone. You feel what I'm saying? When we get a little farther, that's when we can mix it up. You know what I mean? And now we got Trey Tucker, Dante. But I'm waiting. I'm still waiting to see my guy, man. I still think Besh will be heard from pretty soon.
I think so. They just got to give him the right opportunity, and obviously, it sucks being thrown out there with somebody that he's not that accurate. Let's be real. He was dealing with a couple of challenging bad throws where he had to really jump up there to go get it.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, if he's out there, hopefully, more than likely, it should be Geno. So the ball placement on them throws is going to be nice. He should be able to create with that if given the right opportunity.
He will be heard from soon. I see that. But, of course, you know, we talking about the receiver core. My guy, man, Trey Tucker. I expect some things, man, and Sunday is the beginning. Now, if Christian Gonzalez does not play, that promotes a problem for them, right? That's a problem. But they did sign Carlton Davis, so he's a decent corner. He's a nice corner. He's a decent corner. He's a good core. He's a good CB2. What you feeling about Saturday and the weaponry as far as the receivers, man? Who gonna give us a game?
In my opinion, I would say with or without Gonzalez, just because in my opinion, if Christian Gonzalez does play, he's gonna end up. In my opinion, if I was a smart defensive minded coach, I'd put him on their best guy. So Brock, I'm on Brock. So in my opinion, I would say Obe and Trey. This is their moment, in my opinion, to really show out and go crazy because. If they're smart, which I think they are, Vrabel's a great defensive-minded coach. He's going to key in on Brock. So, whether that's a double, whatever it is, them guys are going to be one-on-one. Hey, bro, this is an opportunity to route some shit up and get open. And I think probably Kobe.
Now. I'll take it out the realm because I did say receivers, but as far as the weaponry goes, I'm gonna give you a wild card. I think this dude's gonna have a good game too. Talked about it a little bit too in my conversation with Marcus, but Mayer, bro. Mayer can be schemed. You know what I mean? Because if we really think about it, he's going against now if they're talking about their linebackers, that they have that Ellis dude that we were gonna plug. We were gonna get from them, but they quickly said no and they re-signed him. So he looks to be their pass coverage guy.
Not to mention the green dot, bro, because we're gonna have to worry about the run game too, and in pass coverage. He showed it with us in Vegas. Ray Train Spillane, bro. We got to worry about that too in that linebacker room.
But this is the thing: if you're gonna use your best coverage linebacker, which is Ellis, on Bowers, which I assume, come on. Spillane, I like, right, as a player. But let's be real, man. You covering Mayer. Mayer should be winning some of them battles.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mayer's getting it in, man. You know what I mean? Where it's like now he can eat against Spillane. You know what I mean? And not even to mention this, and it was a great point. The fact we use no motion or shifts or anything like that. Think about this. Imagine if we, instead of just primarily using Dante Thornton as just an X and that's all you do, what if we can get him in the slot against a safety, a goddamn, or Spillane? Like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Yeah. So we can exploit that. We can really exploit that. I think the thing with them, bro, we just got to stay out of third and long.
Yeah.
Is where I'm at.
Yeah. And the big question, too, also that, like you said, besides testing the linebackers, it looks like they're going to be trotting out some rookie safeties.
Yeah.
So we got to test out them safeties, man. Like they made a bold move and they released Jabril Peppers last week. That to me, that's a quality safety. in across the league. Like that's somebody that will put up some quality reps and make some plays, be a difference maker. So the fact that they were willing to just release him, hey, there's got to be a reason why. And it's like, all right, well, show us. Like I'm not just gonna be scared. I'm not gonna not throw on y'all. I got to see what's up. So we got to test it.
Right. No, that's exactly where I'm at with that. So that's, I think as far as their defense, I think the strength for me is the defensive line. That's probably their defensive line, but they not really good against the run though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They're not great against the run. They're good against the pass though. That's what I'm saying. We got to stay out of third and long, bro. Stay out of third and long because we got to think about the matchups now. The matchups with everybody, Colton Miller. I'm not really worried about anybody like that. We're gonna test if Parham put that weight on though. We're gonna see.
Yeah.
We're gonna see. Because we're going against Barmore and Milton Williams as far as pass rushing. So we gonna test that out. And JPJ, I'm not worried about. Kappa. They probably, hey, I ain't gonna cap to you, Mike. If they're now, we're going to stay on offense a little bit, but if you're their defensive line, and we know they like to rush the passer, who are you targeting on this offense, on this offensive line?
Honestly, I would say probably that right tackle or the guard.
See, and you see, because I asked you this because you know you a former defensive lineman now, so I know y'all watching the film, and y'all already, y'all been watching film already. What, it's Wednesday, so we already been deep in the film. So by now, we already know which motherfucker we on, right? We already know, like, I'm feasting on this one. So so already you saying right tackle or who?
Or the right guard right there.
So JPJ or Glaze, right? That's where we
at. Just because that's familiarity, or center. Just because first time center, you got to test. You got to see what he's about. You got to see if he really like that.
Right. So
I would say probably the center and the right tackle though. I'm tripping on the JPJ. I think he's gonna handle business, but that's right there. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm with you. I mean, so, and that's the thing, bro. Look, because if we're in 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, that's Chase on against DJ Glaze. You know what I mean? And I like Glaze, but that matchup ain't a good one for me.
Bro, I forgot they got Caleb on.
Yeah, that's not a good matchup, dog. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that for DJ Glaze.
Yeah. One thing I will say though is I feel like he should be battle tested or somewhat ready for this, because
he should.
Every day in practice down there, he going up against Max. That's who he lining up against it when they're going first team over his first team defense. So
and you went against him last year in practice as well.
Yeah. So he should be able to recognize his moves and his tendencies, be able to do what he has to do to stay in front of him and keep Bruno clean.
That's where I'm at. Okay. So, I mean, I'm looking at their depth chart, right? Just looking at what they got as far as offense.
I didn't even really look at the depth chart. You able to pull that up?
They do. Yeah, I'm about to pull it up right now. They do have Harold Landry too. Forgot about that.
Okay.
So, again, rushing the passer, they're on, right? Like they're gonna try to get to Geno for sure. As far as running the ball, we be able to do that. We probably gonna be able to do that.
So they definitely keyed in on that, bro. They for sure keyed in on the fact that they got to stop the run this year. They knew like that was a weak point, and they addressed it. And just like them, they got to learn. They got to be able to stop the run. We were one of the worst running teams in the league, so we're on the opposite end. Yeah. So that's going to be a real battle and matchup right there. That front seven going up against Genti and our O-line, like that's going to be a battle.
Yeah. You seeing Ellis here, Spillane. Keon White, they're listing him as a linebacker, but it seems that they'll be playing, that base 3-4. You know what I mean? So they're listing him as a linebacker, but he's big. That's a big motherfucker. Harold Landry, they listed him as a linebacker as well, but we know he'll be in the dirt, rushing that passer. So, look, now you got Carlton Davis. But as far as like after Gonzalez, there's nobody. You know what I mean? None of these corners would scare you. So, like you said, we can eat. Duggar's in the shit list. Apparently, I don't know.
Crazy to me. I don't understand it.
Me either, because
Especially
he's a good player.
especially after you just got rid of Jabril, it makes no sense.
Yeah, very weird. But hey, they got their own again, bro. Like they were one of the worst teams in the league last year. We're not gonna sit here and act like they just like completely fixed everything. They did not. You know what I'm saying? They added a couple things here and there. That was shiny. They spent money. That's it.
I would say they need to build back, but after watching last week or this past game against TCU, I don't know.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know what the hell they need, but it ain't Bill.
That's the Patriot way. I don't want that.
Bill only winning off the field right now.
Yeah.
Other than that, we ain't winning too much.
You said off the field. That's crazy.
But yeah, man. As far as the defense, man, we can attack, bro. We can attack. I'm confident in what we can do offensively. I'm seeing over 20 points for sure. Over 20 points.
So if you're watching this today, yesterday I had an episode of BTB with Violator, and he
wait, this is coming out on Friday, so Wednesday.
Okay, a couple days prior. Okay, and so he stated that he expects it to be a real defensive matchup, a low scoring, which I wouldn't mind that either. I want to see some thumping, of course, but honestly, in my opinion, this offense is loaded. I really think that we're gonna run it up at least 20 points a game now. I feel like that should be
anticipating a slow start. But I think as the game goes on, we're gonna catch that stride. I think the stride gonna get caught, and then they ain't gonna be able to mess with us as it goes. Now we go to the fun part, right? We go to the fun part of it. You already know this is offense is kind of Rundown's thing. Defense is kind of Mike's thing. So that's how we gonna kind of play it, right? Going into it. So, but to the next fun part, their offense, right? They got some weaponry, right? They got some weaponry. They got some guys that can make you kind of shake a little bit. You know what I mean? As far as being a defensive coordinator, how are you feeling as far as their offense and how we match up?
So, I like our run defense, but if we're being real, that's a threat right there. That rookie that they picked up, just like we got one that's a real weapon and a threat. Hey, they got one over there too, and we got to find a way to stop that. I know they show Travion Henderson as RB3 on the depth chart, but he's gonna be out there. He's gonna be playing. We're not falling for that. I know McDaniels and his buffoonery. He trying to play some mind games, but that's all in his head. You know what it is. We seen the film. We seen him touch somebody. Fuck that.
Yeah, agreed. So I'm not falling for that either. Travion Henderson's playing. There's some people that are laughing and be like, "Oh, he's RB3." Like, no, he's playing. Third down, expect to see him out there. I guarantee you that. So as far as them going against us, they should not be able to run the ball. I will tell you that right now. We should be able to clock that down. I'm with you 100% because looking at their offensive line, that's where it all starts. Yes, they drafted Will Campbell, but I don't think Will Campbell is, let's say, Joe Alt from last year, right? I don't think that's the same like type of thing. Maybe so, but we're gonna find out quickly if he is because he's going against Kuntz. That's Kuntz matchup, right?
Actually, I think that's Max. I think that might be Max.
Let's look. Left, that's Kuntz.
Oh yeah,
that's Kuntz.
Okay.
So Kuntz got the rook. You know what I mean? And I think Will will be good, but looking at what Will is not good at, you feel me? Malcolm can bend. You know what I mean? He's quick. I think he's gonna be able to get him a couple times. He should. Yeah. If he don't, I'll be worried. But I look at the right tackle, Morgan Moses, veteran. Come on now. You know what I mean? 4 straight quarters of 98.
Yeah,
do him in. You know what I mean? Do it in. It is what it is, bro. So I'm not worried about that. I think one of these guards is a rookie too. I think the Jared Wilson is a rookie. So Adam Butler, do. You know what I mean? Like, and then there we go from there. But Looking at it, how are you feeling about this? Looking at their roster,
Honestly, I expect us to open up a can of whoop ass on their O line. It's a young O line, and it's a fresh O line. They don't have. Let's just say they don't have full game experience of chemistry. They don't have that just yet. So it's like, okay, like they're pretty much on the island with most of these guys on our D line. So I feel like confident in our guys where one-on-one they should be able to win their matchup.
Yep.
Even the new starters, Thomas Booker, I expect him to be able to whoop that dude's ass in front of him.
Hey, bro, months and months I've been talking about it, but it's like their offensive line was ass last year. It was bad, right? It was bad. Will Campbell, bro. Will Campbell alone does not fix what that was. You know what I mean? Now, it helps, but it's gonna be a slow build. You know what I mean? They were like bottom tier. So
we're hearing about him getting beat in the offseason, in practice already.
I'm not. Come on, bro. For Kuntz, it's money year, bro. I better not. You better not be quiet for no 4 straight quarters. Going against a rookie, he better not.
Show us why you should get paid here in Vegas.
Right, we gonna come out here and we gonna have a conversation if he is. I'm telling you. Telling you.
Honest conversation.
An honest conversation. I'm not gonna say it, but I expect him to be heard from in this game.
Yeah.
As far as Max, like I said, that's Morgan Moses, dog. They probably gonna send help that way. I ain't gonna cap to you.
Oh yeah, he getting triple team, bro.
But then again, right? Like as the coaching staff, what are you gonna do? Are you sending help to Morgan Moses, or are you gonna send help to your rook? What you doing?
I'd say maybe knowing the player that Max is, I'd say they're probably gonna send it at Max, bro. They're gonna test that rook and be like, hey, bro, we drafted you here for a reason. Like, show us why we drafted you so high.
Well, there we go. It's all at Kuntz. He better be heard from. That's all I gotta say. He gotta be heard from.
Yeah.
Butler, number 9, right? We all know what time it is. They gotta be heard from. Receiver wise, look here, bro. I know everybody this is the thing. Sometimes we do fall too much into the doom and gloom, and sometimes we fall too much into the hopium. As far as for the doom and gloom crowd, there is only one receiver name on here that's like for real scares me. And that's Diggs, bro. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Everybody else?
The other guy I would think that would make me a little nervous. What's it called? He is on their bench. Kyle, bro. I'm shocked, but I mean, who knows? That
don't trip about that. You know, look here. Look, you see Diggs, boom, boom, boom. They'll find a way to put him in the slot. They'll get him involved in some way, somehow. He'll get involved. Hunter Henry, you know what I mean? Hunter Henry is not what he once was, but he still is a threat somewhat.
Yeah, and that's really where it's going to be a tough matchup because it depends. What are we going to see with this defense with secondary? Are we going to see what we saw a lot in the preseason, that shading 9 yards back and you're waiting in a soft zone? Are we going to see that, or are we going to see them get bumped up a little bit more? At least press them a little bit.
Yep. And so now, you know what I mean? That's where we are with this. I do see some holes in here that we'll be able to exploit. So waiting now, I do feel better, you know, kind of talking with Marcus a little bit too, and he kind of said Drake May himself was not playing well, and we can kind of put this together, right? Look at Derek Carr and how long it took him to get a McDaniels offense, and he was veteran, right? Like Carr, and one thing about him, you can say what you want about Carr, but he did pick up offenses quickly, right? Like, so that was his thing. He picked up some things quickly, but he didn't. I don't even think he was all the way settled into that McDaniels offense before he was even let go, right? Because he got let go before he can even get comfortable. So think about this. This is Drake May.
Super complicated. Drake
May in his second year, Mike, trying to learn a McDaniels offense. Oh yeah. He's probably got shit spinning in his brain, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, we got to get to him, and we got to get to him early, and
yes,
try and get in his head ASAP.
And you heard what he said already. He said it to the media, jokingly, but he's dead ass. They said, Max Crosby's coming. You know what you're doing? He said, I gotta get rid of the ball quick because I know he's out there, bro. He cannot be able to just be 1, 2, 3. Get rid of the ball. 1, 2, 3,
That's
4,
what I'm
5.
saying. We got to press him or something because ain't no way you're gonna let them keep dinking dunking to the red zone.
That's what they're gonna do, bro. Look, he's going to run this Tom Brady ass offense. We know what time it is. He's going to dink and dunk us down the field. It's going to be 8 yards here, 10 yards here, maybe a little 6. Boom, boom, boom. All of a sudden, they in the goddamn red zone.
Yeah, and that's where, like, I get it. That's what we like doing, but like, we always heard Pat Graham. You're very versatile with the play calling and change up the defense on any given opponent. This guy, you should know like the back of your hand, bro. You got familiarity to Josh McDaniels. Not only did you coach with each other in New England, Vegas, every day going up against his offense, bro. So you should be able to know what to do.
And you know what scares me, Mike? It's not this is what scares me. It's not the fact that they're like they have hella weaponry. It's the fact of like what we just said. We know that they run this dink and dunk ass offense, Tom Brady-esque, right? Where it's just and we know we're that bend but don't break ass defense. So guess what? That's the recipe for. This motherfucker's gonna go up and down the field, right, and just doing whatever he wants until they get to the red zone and you roll the dice to see if these motherfuckers score or not. Like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? That creates headache that it doesn't need. Like you said, be aggressive earlier in the earlier in the field, bro. Like, why wait to the red zone to start blitzing or until we start getting closer to the 50 to start blitzing? Fuck all that. Get their ass out of there now, bro. This is a second-year quarterback trying to learn a complicated offense.
Like, you should know how to beat him. Straight up.
Get him out of there, bro. Get him out of there and get him out of there early because guess what? If we can start running the ball like we want to, it's over. It's a wrap. It's a wrap because we're going to start getting to his ass. And that's what's going to happen, bro. You know what I mean? Like, if we start getting to him and getting to him early, you know what I mean? And that offensive line start losing a little bit of that confidence.
Yeah.
It's going to be real. You know what I mean? For them, it's going to get ugly.
Yeah.
And I feel that offense is going to start putting belt to ass.
On God, bro. And that's what's got to happen, bro. They just got to execute, bro. You know what to do. You already know the opponent. You know how to do it. Do it.
That's it. That is it. So, hey, I'm confident, bro. I am confident. This is week 1. I think this is a win. For me, this is a win. I already, predicted this is a win, and I think we'll go into it, getting right. So, there's that. So, now we're going to get to our second half of the show. You already know what time it is. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button, hitting the subscribe button for not only the rundown, but also Mike Avelli and BTB. You already know what time it is, bro. Appreciate everybody on the Friday night chilling with us. So, of course, this is what we're going to do now. If we can so kindly get that film, we're going to go ahead and show what we got to show. Let me see. Yeah. Hold on. All right, let's get it in. Let's see what we got. Okay, they're going against the Vikings. Good little test.
Yeah.
Oh, yards. Let me see this view. They do look a little small in there.
Yeah.
Oh, that was nice. Okay. Dog, hold up now. What the fuck was this running back doing? Like this man tripping as soon as he get the ball, bro. The hole is wide as hell. Run. Oh, nah. Hey, go back a little bit. One more.
Yeah, I got you.
Let me see that one more time. They getting blown the fuck off the ball, dog.
Yeah, bro. This is their first team D.
They getting blown off the ball. Vikings got a good old line, too.
Right here?
A little bit more. Let me get to start.
Okay. This player, the previous one.
Previous. Yeah, right here. That's good. Perfect. Yeah, I mean they trying to get in there and be physical, but they getting blown off the ball.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah. And that's that would be JPJ and DJ Glaze size. So hey.
Who's in
Now
there? Is that
granted,
Keon White? No, White's 99. I don't know who the hell that other dude is. That Milton Williams? Damn.
yeah, that's Millen. You getting pushed back.
Harold Landry, I thought that one was DB. Number 2. Yeah, they small, bro. They small.
Should be an interesting matchup.
Already, bro. Already, I see it. Better be leaning on these motherfuckers.
Hey.
Okay, see, look. Already, the pass rush. Already see it. The pass rush is where
did
it's
he
at.
fumble that?
Did
he fumble that?
Who won immediately? See, there go Milton Williams, 97. That's why you signed him for real.
Yeah,
but he slid. He slid.
Yeah. One thing I will say the least is I feel confident in our pass protection, but also I feel confident that we got a quarterback that can move around. So
I will say that, yeah. See, look, they just got the 4th down. Easy bread, I think. This is what, 4th and 1? See, they getting pushed, bro. They can't stop the run. They can't.
Yeah.
Spillane ain't gonna help with that because if Genty get to that level already untouched,
yep. And if they can't stop it, bro, keep it going.
Oh, nice coverage. Nice coverage. Who was that? That's good coverage.
We'll see it from this angle.
Oh, who was that? I think that's Carlton Davis.
Number 7 is Carlton Davis?
I think so. Yeah.
You want me to play it back one more time?
Yeah, one more. Let me see one more.
All right.
That was nice. Yeah, that's Davis. That's Davis. See, that's a little glimpse. Just a little glimpse.
Yeah. I think it's the next play.
Yeah, that's a nice rep. That's a good rep. That's a good rep. So he gonna be covering Jacoby. He ain't got enough to do Brock, but he can cover Jacoby though.
Yeah. So Trey, Dante, you're gonna have to show that,
Dante.
get that separation, get open.
Right. Bowers, I expect. But yeah.
Shit, Mayer.
Get busy. Oh shit. All right, that's the offense. Let's see. Does the first team go back out?
Let me see that.
See what the first team does. All right. Let's see where we at. So this is Drake May and them, huh?
Yeah. I believe that's 28. That's Ramondre, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Travion.
Travion. I can tell by the running already.
Yeah.
And now we can watch. Is Campbell out there? Yes, he is. Well, yeah, they ain't gonna say Drake May is here.
See, yeah, they're giving him help.
Oh, shit. Look, hey, already go back. Somebody got their ass whooped. Somebody got their ass whooped already. Look at the middle.
Yeah.
Left. Right. Right guard.
71?
Yeah.
All right. You're watching 71, all right? All right, chat?
It's either right guard or center. Somebody got their ass whooped.
Oh, shit. God damn, bro.
Yes. Feast. Hey man, we gotta be eating in there, man. Tell you. Look,
Hey, that's
again,
Thomas
they asked
Booker
him
side.
again. Bro, look,
Hey,
bro. I can already tell, and it's 2 reps, but like he's got to get rid of the ball. He's got to get rid of the ball. Look,
again.
that
Oh
bitch
shit.
is collapsing, bro. But like
Yeah,
you
bro.
can tell he can't hold on to that.
See,
You know what I mean?
okay,
Like
so I see their weak point in their pass, bro.
you can already tell he can't really just like hold on to it, bro. He's got to get rid of that.
Yeah.
See that bitch collapsing, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like he ain't got no time.
Yeah, bro. You got to get home. You got to get home.
Now let's look. That was that. See, that is what he can do, though. He's gonna get out the pocket, run around.
Is he chipping right? Okay, yeah. So they got max protection right there.
See Campbell doing
that was 71 again, I believe.
Campbell doing his thing over there, but again, he got a chip, and that dude's not no Malcolm Coons.
Yeah.
And look and go over, bro. Go over. Is 54? My bad. Is 54? Look what 54 do to 52. That's
right.
Max Crosby.
Yep.
And he gets chipped, and he still loses. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Oh man.
See, that's what Drake can do, though. You feel what I'm saying? He can get out the pocket. Yeah. He's gonna make plays, so we gotta be ready for shit like that.
Shit, in a way, maybe that soft zone might work. We were looking how this O line's looking. We might be able to get home real easy. We'll see though.
Well, I expect us to. That's the thing. We have to.
Yeah. Yeah. That should be the standard. Get home.
Look at that.
Like, I got to see that other angle on that again. Let's see that one more time.
Yeah, see that. Let me see that one more time, bro. They fucking killed that. Bro, you see, like, yeah, they're destroying that.
Yeah, let's see where he gets through at.
Center.
Right in front of the center. Yeah, the center just let released on him.
Mm-mm. Come on now.
Yeah, bro. They're gonna get that kid hurt, bro.
Look at this. Yeah, bro. Yeah, they're feasting, bro. They're feasting.
Yeah. Okay, that was a good run. But that's what you gotta, like we said, that's something you got to be prepared for. That explosive.
Yeah. This is you know.
I mean, they had nobody right there in that zone though.
Little draw, you know what I mean? They got him on that.
Yeah, they're covering the end zone already. They're already in zone.
See, if we let them get outside of us, we got to contain, bro. We got to contain. Yeah. If we don't contain, we do have problems with that though. Sometimes we get too far inside, bro. Max can do it too.
Yeah.
Little motion. See, there we go. Right back to it. We got to eat against the run, bro. They can't have nothing. Yeah. They can't have any run yardage.
Yeah, bro. Healthy Max, I think he's gonna go crazy in this game, bro. Him and Butler. Because I already see that's what makes everything interesting right here. That's already the side that they play. and that's the side that keeps getting their ass whooped from what I'm seeing so far on this film.
Yeah.
So
Look, there's
I
no
expect them to have a day.
that's more of a good run, to be
Yeah,
honest,
that was straight
than it
effort, bro.
was O-line play. Let me see
Yeah,
it from here. But that already, bro, that was all Travion.
emotional.
Not all of it, but most of it.
Yeah, and one thing I will say is right there, it could be besides a great run that's poor tackling.
Oh
They
yeah,
were
that
trying
was
to
that.
tackle him up high, bro. We can't
That
do
was
that with a
that.
guy like this. Hey, low man wins, bro. You gotta go for the legs at that point.
Let me see. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah. Now that was nice, but he kept his feet churning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he kept pumping.
Yeah. That was cold, bro. That was cold. More on running back part, but nothing really impressed me. That was more poor tackling. And again, look what they did, Mike. We talked about it. They dink and dunk down the field. You know what I mean? That's all
They're
they
still
did.
playing.
They dink and dunks down the field. Like we know that they were gonna do. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, boom. At the end of the day, man, you know, I'm not really completely worried about what we're gonna see. I mean, did you want to watch one more drive or what's word?
I'm cool with it. I noticed right there that they still got Spillane in them out there, so I think that's still their starting defense.
Yeah, let me see. I did see that. So let's see what that
Yeah.
looked like.
Ooh, that was an ugly throw.
Ugly throw. He's open though, but that's not JJ McCarthy.
Nah.
So I don't know who the hell that is. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Over there wearing Kirk's
Oh, I got
number.
10.
Oh,
He
you
got
over there
10.
wearing Kirk's number. That's crazy.
But
I don't know why, bro, but that 14 on Spillane be pissing me the fuck off. Shit just look horrible.
all right, well, all right. Let's turn this off. Let's turn this off.
Yeah.
Look at the throw, bro. Look at this throw. Look at this throw. Play it from here, bro.
Yeah, we got to see this view of this shit.
Yeah.
Bruh.
That's enough of that. That's enough of that. So yeah, that's
Bruh. He threw a flying Dutchman, dog.
we're not watching that shit at all, bro. I'm not watching that. That is terrible, bro. This motherfucker threw up a quacker. That's wild. I'm not nah. And see, look, that's the thing. I like watching these preseason games, but they playing this type of competition. You feel what I'm saying? Where hey, the Josh McDaniels special though. Remember, he had us feeling all good, but we was playing them FedEx workers and shit. And then we was like, oh man, we doing it. You know what I mean? We gonna go 8 or 16-0.
Yeah,
Wrong.
bro. Yeah, bro. I expect with the coaching staff we have, with the O line that we have, the D line we have, I expect a win, bro. I expect us to win in the trenches on both sides, bro. Real shit.
Yeah, same. I expect us to win, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I'm expecting the dub. But y'all already know what it is, man. We appreciate everybody for being here. Once again, man, make sure you guys are tapping on the like, on the subscribe button, right?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate all the support, all the love, man. We won, right? So we in the books. Stay tuned. We got some special content for after the game as well. But till then, y'all know the deal, bro. Tap in, right? We're gonna be all watching the game together, maybe tapping on the live stream or something. Who knows? I know there's gonna be watch parties and all type of shit going on, so I might join something. Who knows?
Yeah.
Tap in, but appreciate everybody. Be safe on the Friday night, man. Love y'all. Y'all know what it is. Mike, you got anything to say to people before we get on out of here?
Yeah, make sure, like you said, like and subscribe. Obviously, to my guy Rundown. Subscribe to me if you're new to my content. Obviously, you see me rocking with my guy Rundown on Blunts and Breakdowns. Tune in on Wednesdays, bro. Wednesdays every week, Wednesday 7 p.m. I got BTB going on with my guy Trey Majors. Next week we're gonna have a very special guest for the home opener.
Okay.
Make sure y'all tune in.
Yeah, that's gonna be real. And as y'all know, man, I'm gonna continue to get my good guests. I got something special in the works as well, man. So we're gonna continue to do that. But till then, appreciate y'all. We're gonna see y'all next week. And y'all know, hey, I'm gonna say it all the time, man. Make sure y'all are tapping on them buttons, man. I'm close to that 3K. You feel what I'm saying? We close to the 3K, right? And as soon as we hit that, we're doing the Geno Smith giveaway. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Mike, though, by the way that Geno playing, or the way that I think he's gonna play, I think they're gonna want that, man.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm this close. I seen this shirt that was fire, bro. I'm gonna show it to you later on. But hey, I was like, yeah, I might have to cop that shit.
All right. But until then, yeah, all right, we up out of here, man. Y'all already know what I say, man. It's been real. It's been nice, but it ain't been real nice. All right, motherfuckers. We out. Peace.
Yes, sir.